What would you say is sort of like the big opportunity shipping has? Probably the talent pool should be a lot bigger if people really understood all the opportunities that the industry has to offer.
I kind of feel like we're missing so much talent, where we're a little bit old school in the way we do things. Even still now, we're not super advanced when it comes to being online and, doing podcasts and our social presence. Well, no one's talking about shipping. I actually have got a lot of companies who are coming to me and they're really struggling to get decent graduates. We're not in schools like we should be. We're not in the universities like we should be. Whereas like the banks are. The banks have businesses who go there, who offer pilot systems, offering trading simulation, where they can get the stats and see who looks really promising and then get them on to do an internship. But the majority of shipping is white middle-aged men, and their immediate circle might be their friends' nephews or their sons. So we're not spreading the message. And the other industries are, even like construction, pharmaceuticals, like they are out on their social media, and shipping, like, it's not moved forward. You know what I mean? And through Women Together, we're actually hoping next year to be going out to all the universities. So that's not just to get women, but that is just literally to go out to universities. And we're hoping to pull through so much talent through that group. And the amazing thing is, if you're quite a smart, intelligent person and you get into shipping, you can sort of progress a lot further than you would if you went to sort of like the investment banking route or the hedge fund route. But people just aren't aware of it. And it's weird because shipping's so important to the world and how we function, right? It's like one of the biggest industries, and you think we should be leading the way. We should be leading like the top talent. We should be leading and pushing forward with this.
Given that you've taken so much time looking at this diversity piece, how would you best summarize it? Because I mean, you recruit for companies, you see a lot of people switching careers in the shipping industry, etc. So how massive is the opportunity?
We can do a lot of drive to get people to come in, right? We can do that. We can get more active on our social media. We can get into universities. We can use recruiters like myself. A lot of people have this conversation that, we want to be more strong and diverse. Let's make a change. It's like, okay, great. We want to hire. So then we've got to try and sell to everyone to come in, right? Okay, that's great. We can then hire the talent, but then we're going to look at the company space, and there is a lot of changes that need to be made, I think, within company culture to be more inclusive. That is for sure. I mean, Christopher, put it this way. I've not met a woman today that doesn't have a story to tell me where she's, my whole career, there's never anything unfair. I was always like just promoted and treated fairly, and the facilities were amazing, and my maternity was one. Every woman has a story where she's basically felt like she's not being treated okay. I reckon we can probably do a really good drive to get the talent in, but then also we need to have bigger selling points. And then once we're there, it's also maintaining staff and keeping them happy and making sure everyone can have a voice. But now I actually see that through the companies that I have, we can actually facilitate change. So Women Together, once we hire, we are going to work on building a survey and almost like a qualifications checklist. So we can go into a company where we can implement, like we can suggest procedures that would make their business more inclusive and diverse. So, because a lot of people do come to me and they say, well, how can we do it? Right, we want to, but how do we do it? And actually, that's something that needs quite a lot of work to sort of get the understanding and to understand each individual company, and what the values and the people and what everyone's saying. Because ultimately, for a company to be inclusive, everyone needs to feel they can be heard and they can speak and use their voice. It's proven that when women are in sort of senior positions, companies do, they do so well. Their numbers goes up, their revenues goes up.